It's Mark Hovell. I work at Mills Reeve, solicitors in Manchester, formerly George Davis. A legal firm is a short sentence, but it's a legal firm that specialises in sports law, or my aspects of it is sports law in particular. Well, I suppose I'm probably a bit different from the competition in that, as well as being a lawyer, I'm also a sports law judge. So I work in Switzerland, dealing with a lot of international sports disputes, which I suppose gives me a slight advantage on the competition because I'm writing the law that other people have to translate and practice. Black, no sugar. I suppose it was probably when I got shipped out to Delhi for 3 weeks for the Commonwealth Games about 3 years ago, which was great fun. I was there to work for the Court of Arbitration in case there were any sort of doping cases or selection cases that cropped up. We had one case in 3 weeks, so the rest of the time I got to watch loads and loads of sports and annoy all my colleagues from a distance. I would say one of the companies I really admire in Manchester would be Bruntwood. I think it's a true Manchester brand. I think they look at their tenants as customers, so I think it's great that you actually see a landlord that seeks relationships with its tenants, so I think that's a body I would recommend. The Manchester Youth Zone, which is quite a new company, which is based out in Harper Hay, which is actually representing the interests of about 3,000 young underprivileged people and getting them all into a fantastic new facility that's been built up there, which really keeps them off the streets. So I think they're a wonderful organisation. And my last one would be Manchester City. I'm not allowed to say Leeds United, being a Yorkshireman, and that means I can't say Manchester United, but I think it's amazing to see what Manchester City are trying to do with East Manchester and the amount of investment that's going into that whole area, and it's great to see somebody give Man United a real kicking on the pitch. You would struggle to go much past Mr. Bernstein. I think there's no doubt that he's really put Manchester on the map. And it's great to see a council that really wants to go places. I think keeping with my Bruntwood theme, Mike Oglesby, again, great individual, amazing what he's done with his company, but also amazing just how much he gives back to the community. Third one is one that's probably very personal to me, which is Gordon Taylor. I've always done a lot of work for the PFA. I really like Gordon and admire what he does. It's a tough job. Not everybody is going to agree with his opinions. Not everybody thinks all players are angels, because they're certainly not. But it's very important that they have somebody who is willing to speak up for a cause they truly believe in. And it's great to see the union based here in Manchester. Well, I think with my legal hat on, the head of the Manchester Law Society, Fran Ecclesbach, is an amazing person, a real colourful personality, including very colourful hair, but she's a great leader for the Manchester law firms. Of late, I've been doing quite a lot of work with Pro Manchester, and I'm actually heading up the sports industry group. We're ably assisted by Sam Booth, who I must say is one of the nicest people I've come across. Again, this is all things Bruntwood, isn't it? Kate Folks, who's one of the directors there, is also the chair of the Manchester Youth Zone, and I think it's amazing to see the amount of time that she sets aside from a very busy business life to actually put something back for the children of Manchester. As a lawyer, there's no doubt that you've got to understand the law for a starting point, so having the knowledge of your particular field of law is absolutely crucial. But then it goes on to the second area, which is the ability to communicate that to your clients. It's all very well being able to say to a client of a law firm, it could be A, it could be B, it could be C. It's really important that you can actually say, look, if it was my money, it's C you need to be doing. And I think the third area is the willingness to get off your arse, to be quite blunt. I'm afraid too many lawyers will just sit behind a desk, behind a computer and do things by email. I think the best lawyers, the more successful ones, take an interest in their clients, get out of their office, go and see them, and they're the ones who have longer relationships with those clients. A bit old school. I've always loved Koh Samui, which is on Princess Street, down a few steps. Wonderful Thai food. It's been going for absolutely ages. For some reason, it's never absolutely packed, but it's always just great food, great service, very dependable. Yeah, well, I suppose for me, working in the professional services sector, it's got to be Pro Manchester. They put on a massive array of networking events, but they also find some really specific ones for most industry groups.